Hello everyone, and welcome to Ms. Fuang English. If you're new here, this channel helps you speak English naturally, confidently, and fluently through real-life conversations and practical lessons. So if you want to sound more natural when you speak English, make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to like this video so more learners can find it too. Now, let's start with something important. Have you ever felt that your English sounds a little too formal or robotic? Maybe you know a lot of grammar and vocabulary, but when you talk to native speakers, something still feels unnatural. You say the right words, but they don't sound the way people really speak in daily life. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. Because today and throughout this whole 11-part series, we'll practice how to sound more natural and fluent in real conversations. You'll learn how native speakers really talk, how to respond quickly, and how to express yourself clearly and naturally. We'll go step by step, and by the end, you'll feel more confident, relaxed, and fluent every time you speak English. 1. What does it mean to sound natural in English? Let's begin with this question. What does natural English really mean? It doesn't mean using big or difficult words. It doesn't mean speaking fast. It means speaking in a way that sounds real, relaxed, and human, just like native speakers do every day. Think about it. When native speakers talk, they don't say, "How do you do? I am very happy to meet you." They say, "Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you." See the difference? Natural English is shorter, simpler, and more connected. It's full of emotion and rhythm. And the good news? You can sound that way too, even if English isn't your first language. 2. The secret. Learn the patterns of real conversation. Here's a secret that fluent speakers know. They don't memorize grammar rules when they speak. They use patterns. A pattern is a small, common phrase that you can use again and again. For example, "I'm not sure if..." "You know what I mean? That sounds great. I was just about to..." When you use these natural patterns, your English starts to flow automatically. You don't have to think so much about grammar. Your mouth just knows what to say next. Throughout this series, we'll practice these kinds of patterns, one situation at a time. Today, we'll begin with everyday greetings and small talk, the foundation of all natural conversation. 3. Sounding natural when you say hello. Let's start simple. How do native speakers say hello? Of course, you already know hello or hi. But in daily life, people often use other, more natural ways to greet each other. Listen and repeat after me. "Hey, what's up? How's it going? How've you been? Good to see you." Notice the rhythm. It's friendly and light. You can use "Hey, what's up?" with friends or people you already know. You can use "How's it going?" in most situations at school, work, or casual meetings. Now listen to this short conversation. A. "Hey, how's it going?" B. "Not bad. Just busy with work. How about you?" A. "Yeah, same here. I can't wait for the weekend." This short exchange sounds natural because it flows like real conversation, not like a textbook. 4. Responding naturally, avoiding robotic answers. When someone asks, "How are you?" what do you usually say? Most learners say, "I'm fine, thank you." And you? That's correct, but it's too formal for most daily conversations. Here are more natural answers. "I'm good, thanks. How about you?" "Pretty good." "Can't complain." "Doing great, thanks for asking." "Not too bad." "How about you?" Now you sound friendly and natural, not like you're reading from a textbook. Try this shadowing practice with me. I'll say the question and answer. You repeat everything. Ready? "How are you?" "I'm good, thanks." "How about you?" "How are you?" "Pretty good. Can't complain." "Hey, how's it going?" "Not bad. Just a little tired." This is real English. Short, relaxed, and emotional. 5. Add emotion and intonation. Sounding natural isn't just about the words, it's also about how you say them. English has rhythm, emotion, and tone. If you speak in a flat voice, people may think you're bored or serious. Try this. Say, "That's great," in 2 ways. Flat. "That's great." With emotion. "That's great." Feel the difference? Emotion makes your English come alive. When you're happy, sound happy. When you're surprised, sound surprised. When you're curious, sound curious. Native speakers use emotion to show meaning, and you can too. 6. Practice shadowing with real conversation. Let's do a short shadowing practice together. Shadowing means listening and repeating at the same time like an echo. Here's a short natural conversation. "Hey, what's up?" B. "Not much. Just getting ready for work." A. "Oh yeah? You start early today?" B. "Yeah, at 8. What about you?" A. "I've got the day off, luckily." B. "Nice. Enjoy your day." Now let's shadow it together. Listen carefully, then repeat after me with the same rhythm and tone. Slowly. "Hey, what's up?" B. "Not much. Just getting ready for work." A. "Oh yeah, you start early today?" B. "Yeah, at 8. What about you?" A. "I've got the day off, luckily." B. "Nice. Enjoy your day." Excellent. If you shadow this kind of short, natural dialogue every day, your speaking will become more fluent automatically. 7. Practice tip. Listen like a musician. Do you know how musicians practice? They don't just memorize notes, they listen to rhythm and sound. You can do the same with English. When you listen to native speakers in movies, YouTube videos, or podcasts, don't focus only on the meaning. Listen to the music of English, the stress, pauses, and emotion. Then imitate that sound. That's how you'll develop your own natural speaking rhythm. 8. Mini challenge. Here's your challenge for today. Find one short English conversation from a show, YouTube, or even this video, and shadow it for 5 minutes. Repeat it until you can say it smoothly, without thinking. Then, in the comments below, write, "I did today's English shadowing challenge. I'll be checking the comments, and I'd love to cheer you on." 9. Coming up next. In part 2, we'll go deeper. You'll learn how to keep conversations going, how to respond quickly, naturally, and confidently without long pauses. We'll practice expressions that real people use every day, and you'll start to sound more like a fluent speaker. In the last part, we learned how to sound natural when greeting people and starting simple conversations. We talked about using real-life expressions like, "Hey, what's up?" and "How's it going?" instead of textbook phrases like, "I am fine, thank you." If you haven't watched part 1 yet, make sure to go back and start there. It's the foundation for everything we'll learn next. Now, in this part, we'll go one step further. You'll learn how to keep a conversation going naturally, how to respond quickly without sounding nervous, and how to sound more fluent even when your vocabulary is simple. Let's get started. 1. Why do conversations stop? Have you ever been in a situation like this? You start talking to someone in English. They ask you a question like, "What do you do for fun?" You answer, "I like watching movies." And then, silence. You don't know what to say next. The other person smiles politely, and the conversation ends. That's a common problem for English learners. You can understand and answer questions, but keeping the conversation going feels difficult. So, how can we fix that? The key is, don't give short, closed answers. Give open, natural answers. 2. Turn simple answers into real conversations. Let's look at an example. Question: what do you do for fun? Basic answer: I like watching movies. Better answer: I like watching movies, especially comedies. I just watched one last night. How about you? See the difference? The second answer is more natural because it adds a little detail, especially comedies. Shares something personal. I just watched one last night. Returns the question. How about you? That's how real conversation flows. It's a two-way exchange. So the next time someone asks you a question, don't stop after one sentence. Add a detail, give your opinion, or ask something back. Try shadowing this example with me. A. So, what do you usually do on weekends? B. I usually meet my friends for coffee. Sometimes we go shopping or watch a movie. How about you? Natural, friendly, real. 3. Useful phrases to keep the conversation going. Here are some simple expressions you can use to sound more fluent. Really? That's interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I totally get it. That sounds fun. Oh, wow, tell me more. Same here, or me too. These small phrases show that you're listening and engaged, and they make your speech flow naturally. Let's practice shadowing together. Repeat after me slowly. Really? That's interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I totally get it. That sounds fun. Same here. These short phrases are your best friends in conversation. Use them often. 4. Practice with a real dialogue. Let's listen to a short, natural conversation. A. Hey, how was your weekend? B. It was great. I went hiking with some friends. A. Oh, nice. Where did you go? B. We went to Blue Lake. The weather was perfect. A. That sounds amazing. I've always wanted to go there. B. You should. It's so beautiful. Now let's shadow it together. A. Hey, how was your weekend? B. It was great. I went hiking with some friends. A. Oh, nice. Where did you go? B. We went to Blue Lake. The weather was perfect. A. That sounds amazing. I've always wanted to go there. B. You should. It's so beautiful. Listen to the rhythm. Notice how natural and friendly it sounds. That's how real people talk short sentences, natural reactions, and emotion. 5. How to sound confident even when you're not. Here's something many learners don't realize. You don't need perfect grammar to sound confident. Confidence comes from tone, body language, and energy. If you make a small grammar mistake but speak clearly and confidently, most people won't even notice. Try this. When you speak English, keep your head up, make eye contact, and smile. Use short, clear sentences. And when you forget a word, don't freeze. Just say something like, "What's the word again?" You know what I mean? I can't remember the name, but native speakers do this all the time. It makes you sound more natural, not less. 6. Don't translate in your head. One reason you may hesitate in conversation is because you're translating from your native language. When someone asks you a question, your brain first understands it in your language, then translates your answer back into English. That takes time, and it breaks your fluency. The goal is to think directly in English, so instead of translating, try this. When you hear, "How's your day?" don't think about your native language version. Just respond instantly in English. "It's good so far. Pretty busy. Not bad, just tired." The more you practice responding directly in English, the more fluent you'll sound. 7. Use fillers naturally. Native speakers often use small filler words while thinking like, well, you know, or I mean. For example, "Well, I guess I'd say it depends. You know, I really like that idea. I mean, it's not easy, but it's possible." These fillers give you a moment to think, and they make your speech sound real and conversational. Just don't overuse them. 1 or 2 is fine. Try shadowing these. "Well, I'm not sure. You know, I really like that. I mean, it's kind of hard to say." 8. Practice tip. Speak in short sentences. Here's another simple but powerful tip. Don't try to speak in long, complicated sentences. Native speakers rarely do that in casual conversation. Instead of saying, "I would like to go to the park tomorrow because I think it will be relaxing and the weather seems nice," say this: "I'd like to go to the park tomorrow. It'll be relaxing. The weather's nice." 3 short sentences. Simple, clear, and fluent. You don't need to sound perfect. You just need to sound natural. 9. Mini challenge. Let's do today's practice challenge. Find a short English video or podcast, maybe even this one, and choose a 30-second clip. Listen carefully, then shadow it 3 times. Focus on rhythm, emotion, and speed, not grammar. Then, in the comments below, write, "I did today's English conversation challenge." I'll be looking at the comments and cheering for you. 10. Coming up next. In part 3, we'll go even deeper into how to react and respond like a native speaker, especially in real conversations when someone tells you a story or shares their opinion. You'll learn what to say, how to show emotion, and how to keep the energy of the conversation alive. In the last part, we learned how to keep conversations going naturally, using short sentences, simple details, and friendly reactions. Now, in this part, we'll go deeper. We'll learn how to react and respond like native speakers do, not just what to say, but how to say it with feeling, rhythm, and connection. Because sounding natural isn't only about words. It's about emotion, tone, and the small things that make English conversation flow smoothly. So, get ready to shadow and practice with me. Let's begin. 1. Why reactions matter. When you talk to someone, they don't just listen to your words, they feel your emotion. Imagine this. Your friend says, "I just got a new job," and you answer, "Okay, that's good. It's not wrong, but it sounds flat. Now listen to this." "Really? That's amazing. Congratulations." See the difference? You sound alive, engaged, and connected. In English conversations, natural reactions make you sound friendly and confident, even if your grammar isn't perfect. 2. Common natural reactions. Here are some simple, useful reactions that native speakers use all the time. You can use them in almost any situation. When you hear good news, "That's awesome." "Oh wow, really? Good for you, that's so cool." When you hear bad news, "Oh no, I'm so sorry, that's terrible. I can't believe that happened. Are you okay?" When you're surprised, "No way, you're kidding. Seriously? Wow, that's crazy." These short reactions make your English sound natural and alive. Let's shadow together. Repeat after me slowly. "That's awesome." "Oh no, I'm so sorry." "No way." "Wow, that's crazy." Great job. Feel the tone. Notice how your voice goes up and down naturally. That's part of English rhythm. 3. Add emotion with your voice. In your native language, your tone changes to show emotion, right? The same is true in English. If you say, "That's amazing," with no emotion, it sounds like reading from a book. But if you say it with energy, "That's amazing," it sounds real. English speakers use tone, stress, and rhythm to express feeling. Let's practice. I'll say a few examples. Shadow after me. "That's amazing." Happy. Excited. "Oh no, that's awful." Sad. Concerned. "Really? I can't believe it." Surprised. "Wow, that's so nice of you." Warm. Thankful. Feel how your voice changes? That's what makes you sound alive in conversation. 4. How to respond naturally in conversations. Let's practice some real examples of how to respond when someone shares something with you. Example 1. A. I just got back from Japan. B. Really? That's so cool. How was it? Example 2. A. I failed my driving test. B. Oh no, that's tough. But don't worry, you'll pass next time. Example 3. A. I met my favorite singer yesterday. B. No way, that's amazing. What did you say to them? These reactions are short, emotional, and natural. They show you care about the person and what they're saying. Now shadow these conversations with me. A. I just got back from Japan. B. Really? That's so cool. How was it? A. I failed my driving test. B. Oh no, that's tough. But don't worry, you'll pass next time. A. I met my favorite singer yesterday. B. No way, that's amazing. What did you say to them? Perfect. That's how real English conversation flows. It's like music. 5. Show interest and keep it going. Sometimes people stop a conversation too early because they don't show interest. You can keep it alive by asking small, natural follow-up questions. For example, A. I started a new job last week. Instead of saying only, that's nice, try, oh really? What kind of job? Or, congrats, how are you liking it so far? When you show interest, people feel comfortable and want to talk more. And that's how you build real fluency through connection, not just vocabulary. Let's practice a few more. A. I'm learning to cook. B. Oh, that's great. What kind of food are you learning to make? A. I bought a new phone. B. Nice. Which one did you get? A. I'm feeling tired today. B. Oh, did you go to bed late? Simple, natural, and friendly. 6. Body language and listening. Here's something important. Being a good speaker also means being a good listener. When you're having a conversation in English, use your body language to show you're listening. Smile, nod your head, and make eye contact. You can also say short responses while the other person is talking, like, yeah, right, I see. These small signals make your conversation smoother and more natural. You don't need to speak all the time sometimes. Just listening well makes you sound fluent. 7. Practice with real emotions. Let's do a short speaking exercise. Imagine your best friend is telling you these things. How would you react? I just got a promotion. I lost my wallet. I'm going on vacation next week. I missed my train this morning. Pause and think about what you'd say. Then shadow these examples with me. That's amazing. Congratulations. Oh no, that's terrible. Did you find it? Wow, lucky you. Where are you going? Oh no, that's so annoying. Were you late for work? Keep practicing reactions like these. They'll make your English sound alive and confident. 8. Challenge of the day. Here's your challenge for today. Listen to a short English conversation, maybe from a YouTube video, a podcast, or even a movie clip. Pause after each line and respond naturally, as if you're part of the conversation. Don't just repeat react. Say that's cool, or oh no, or really, depending on the situation. After you finish, comment below and write, I completed today's English reaction challenge. It's a fun way to train your fluency and confidence at the same time. 9. What's next? In part 4, we're going to learn how to share your own stories in English, naturally, fluently, and clearly. Because conversations aren't just about reacting, they're also about expressing yourself. You'll learn how to tell short, interesting stories that sound real, not robotic. In the last part, we practiced how to react and respond naturally in English, how to say things like, "That's awesome," "Oh no," or "Really, tell me more." Those reactions make your speech sound alive. Now, in part 4, we'll take a big step forward. You'll learn how to share your own stories naturally, just like native speakers do in real conversations. Because real fluency is not only about answering questions or reacting, it's also about being able to share your life, your thoughts, and your experiences in a way that feels real, simple, and natural. Let's begin. 1. Why storytelling matters in English conversation. Every conversation is made up of little stories. When someone asks you, "How was your weekend?" or "What did you do yesterday?" they're really inviting you to tell a story. Storytelling helps you connect with people emotionally. It makes your English come alive. And here's the good news, you don't need perfect grammar or fancy words to tell a great story. You just need a clear structure and emotion. So let's learn the simple 3-step storytelling formula that native speakers use every day. 2. The 3-step storytelling formula. When you tell a short story in English, follow these 3 easy steps. Step 1. Set the scene. Tell when and where it happened. Example. Last weekend I went to the beach with my friends. Step 2. Describe what happened. Tell what you did, what you saw, or how you felt. Example. We played volleyball, swam in the sea, and watched the sunset. It was beautiful. Step 3. Share your feeling or result. Say how it ended or how you felt about it. Example, I felt so relaxed. It was exactly what I needed after a busy week. That's it. Short, natural, and clear. Let's shadow that together. Last weekend, I went to the beach with my friends. We played volleyball, swam in the sea, and watched the sunset. I felt so relaxed. It was exactly what I needed after a busy week. Beautiful rhythm, right? 3. Keep it simple and personal. When you tell a story, don't try to sound perfect. Just sound you. It's okay to use simple words like, I went, I saw, it was nice, I liked it. Fluency is not about using difficult vocabulary. It's about speaking naturally without stopping too much. Here's a natural example. I remember one time I got lost in the city. I was looking for a cafe, but I walked the wrong way. After 20 minutes, I realized I was on the other side of town. But it was funny because I discovered a really beautiful park I'd never seen before. See how it sounds like a real person talking? not reading from a textbook? Now, try shadowing this short story with me. Ready? I remember one time I got lost in the city. I was looking for a cafe, but I walked the wrong way. After 20 minutes, I realized I was on the other side of town. But it was funny because I discovered a really beautiful park I'd never seen before. You don't need to memorize it, just feel the flow and rhythm of natural English. 4. Add details to make it interesting. Details make your story come alive. For example, instead of saying, "I met my friend yesterday," you can say, "I met my friend Anna yesterday at a small cafe near my house. We talked for hours about our old school days." Just a few extra words make the listener imagine it clearly. When telling your story, try adding small details like the time or place, last night, in the park, at my office, the people, my best friend, my cousin, my teacher, the feeling, I was excited, I was nervous, I was surprised. Those details make your story more natural and memorable. 5. Use natural connectors. When you tell a story, don't just use and for every sentence. There are many simple connectors that make your story smoother. Then, to show what happened next. After that, to continue the sequence. So to show a result, because to explain why, but to show contrast. Let's practice with an example. Yesterday, I went shopping with my sister. Then we had lunch at a small restaurant. After that, we watched a movie together. It was fun because we hadn't seen each other for a long time. Now, shadow this. Yesterday, I went shopping with my sister. Then we had lunch at a small restaurant. After that, we watched a movie together. It was fun because we hadn't seen each other for a long time. Natural and easy to follow, right? 6. Keep the rhythm natural. When you tell a story, don't rush. Pause a little between sentences. Let your words breathe. For example, last weekend, I went to the countryside. The weather was beautiful. We had a picnic by the lake. Pause. It felt peaceful and quiet. Those small pauses help your speech sound natural, like real conversation, not like reading from a book. 7. Practice challenge. Now it's your turn. Here's your speaking challenge for today. Think about something simple that happened recently, maybe yesterday or last weekend. Use the 3-step formula to tell your story in English. When and where did it happen? What happened? How did you feel? You can record yourself speaking or just say it out loud. Then come back and comment below. I did my storytelling challenge today. This will help you build confidence and make English a part of your daily life. 8. A quick tip about mistakes. Don't worry if your sentences aren't perfect. When you tell stories, small mistakes don't matter. What matters is connection. If you forget a word, just explain it another way. For example, I forgot the name. The thing you use for taking pictures. Oh yes, the camera. Native speakers do this all the time. Fluency is not knowing every word. Fluency is being able to keep going when you don't know. 9. What's next? In part 5, we'll learn how to ask and answer follow-up questions naturally. how to keep the conversation alive after you or your friend share a story. You'll discover powerful techniques that make you sound friendly, curious, and confident in any English conversation. In the last lesson, we learned how to tell short, natural stories in English. Stories that are simple, emotional, and easy to follow. Now, in Part 5, we'll learn how to keep the conversation alive after telling or hearing a story. Because in real life, conversation is not a one-way street. It's a back and forth flow like a friendly dance between two people. Let's learn how to make that dance sound natural and confident. 1. Why follow-up questions matter. Imagine this. You tell a great story, and the other person just says, "Okay, how does that feel?" The conversation ends, right? Wow, really? What happened next? You feel excited to keep talking. That's the magic of follow-up questions. They keep the conversation going. They show interest. They build connection. So if you want to sound fluent, friendly, and natural, you must master follow-up questions. 2. The 3 golden rules of follow-up questions. Rule 1. Listen carefully. Don't plan your next sentence while the other person is talking. Just listen. Rule 2. Pick one detail from what they said. It could be a place, a feeling, or an event. Rule 3. Ask something simple about it. For example, A. I went to Japan last summer. B. Oh, wow. Which city did you visit? A. I had a big exam yesterday. B. How did it go? Was it hard? A. I started a new job last week. B. Really? How do you like it so far? C. Natural, simple, and real. 3. Common types of follow-up questions. Here are some very common and useful follow-up questions you can use in daily life. For experiences, what was it like? How did you feel? What did you do next? For plans, when will that happen? Are you excited? Who are you going with? For opinions, why do you think so? Do you agree? What would you do if you were in that situation? Practice shadowing these lines slowly with me. What was it like? How did you feel? What did you do next? Why do you think so? Are you excited? Great! These small questions are powerful tools for real conversation. 4. How to sound curious, not robotic. Many English learners make this mistake. They memorize fixed questions and repeat them without emotion. Example, oh really? Flat voice. What happened? Flat voice. That sounds robotic. Instead, change your tone to sound curious and alive. Oh really? Surprised tone. What happened? Interested tone. Wow, that sounds amazing. Happy tone. Your voice is your best tool for connection, so don't just speak words, speak feelings. 5. Add natural reactions before your question. Native speakers rarely ask questions immediately. They often react first, then ask. Here's how. That's awesome. How did you do it? Oh no, what did you do next? Wow, that must have been scary. Are you okay now? See the pattern? Reaction first, then the question. It feels warm, real, and friendly. Try shadowing these examples with me. That's awesome. How did you do it? Oh no. What did you do next? Wow, that must have been scary. Are you okay now? You sound more human, more natural, and more confident. 6. Practice. A real-life conversation. Let's look at a short example. A. Last weekend I went hiking with my friends. We got lost for 2 hours. B. Oh no, what happened after that? A. We finally found a road and a small cafe. The owner helped us call a taxi. B. That's lucky. How did you feel at that moment? A. Honestly, I was exhausted, but also happy we were safe. B. I can imagine. It must have been quite an adventure. See how natural it sounds? It's not complicated, just simple reactions, feelings, and questions. Now, shadow this dialogue with me. Repeat both A and B out loud. Feel the rhythm, the emotion, the natural flow. 7. Use body language and eye contact. When you speak English, your face and body help communicate your feelings. Smile when you ask a friendly question. Nod when you listen. Raise your eyebrows when you're surprised. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, your body language will help people understand your meaning, and they'll feel comfortable talking with you. 8. Practice challenge. Here's your challenge for today. Think of a simple topic like travel, food, or weekend. Write a short story about it, 34 sentences. Then write 2 or 3 follow-up questions you would ask if someone told you that story. For example, story: I tried sushi for the first time last week. Follow-up questions: Really? How did it taste? Who were you with? Would you try it again? Simple, right? Now record yourself asking those questions with real emotion. You'll be amazed how natural you sound after just a few tries. 9. Don't overthink it. Remember, native speakers don't plan every question. They just listen, react, and respond. So relax, smile, and enjoy the conversation. Fluency is not about speed, it's about connection. When you listen deeply and respond with care, people will want to keep talking with you. 10. Coming next. In Part 6, we'll take this skill one step further. You'll learn how to share opinions and express agreement or disagreement naturally, just like real English speakers. You'll practice useful phrases such as, I totally agree. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I can see your point. These are the phrases that make your English sound advanced and confident, even when your grammar is simple. You're doing such an amazing job practicing your natural English. In the last lesson, we talked about how to keep a conversation alive with follow-up questions, how to show interest, react naturally, and sound friendly. Now, in Part 6, we're going to take things even further. Today, you'll learn how to share your opinions and agree or disagree naturally in English the way real native speakers do. This skill is so important because conversations are not only about asking and answering questions, they're also about sharing ideas, feelings, and points of view. When you can express your opinion clearly and naturally, you become confident, engaging, and fluent. So let's begin. 1. What it means to share your opinion. Sharing your opinion doesn't mean trying to be right or wrong. It's simply about saying what you think in a friendly, respectful way. In real life, you might want to express your thoughts about a movie you watched, a topic your friend mentioned, something that happened at school or work, a social issue, trend, or habit. But many English learners feel nervous when they need to express an opinion. They ask themselves, what if I make a grammar mistake? What if people don't agree? What if I don't know the right words? Here's the truth. Your opinion matters more than your grammar. People care about what you think, not about whether your sentence is perfect. So don't wait to speak perfect English. Start speaking honest English. 2. Simple phrases to start an opinion. Here are some easy, natural ways to begin your opinion. I believe, in my opinion, for me, personally, I feel. Examples. I think this movie was really inspiring. In my opinion, learning English should be fun. Personally, I feel that coffee is better than tea in the morning. Now, shadow these sentences with me. I think this movie was really inspiring. In my opinion, learning English should be fun. Personally, I feel that coffee is better than tea in the morning. Perfect. These are your basic opinion openers. 3. How to agree naturally. In English, people agree in many ways, and not just by saying yes. Here are some natural conversational ways to agree. I totally agree. That's so true. You're right, I feel the same way. Exactly. Yeah, I know what you mean. Example. A. It's hard to wake up early on Mondays. B. Oh, totally. Mondays are the worst. A. I think everyone should travel alone at least once. B. I completely agree. You learn so much about yourself. When you agree, say it with feeling, not just words. Smile, nod, show that you understand. Shadow these examples now. I totally agree, that's so true. Yeah, I know what you mean. Great, you're sounding more natural already. And 4, how to disagree politely. Now, sometimes you won't agree. That's okay, disagreement is part of real conversation. But in English, it's important to disagree politely. Here are some natural and friendly ways to disagree. I see your point, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe. But I get what you mean, though I feel differently. That's interesting, but I have another view. Examples. A. I think watching TV is a waste of time. B. I see your point, but sometimes it helps me relax after work. A. Online classes are better than real classrooms. B. Maybe, but I think face-to-face learning feels more personal. See how soft and respectful it sounds? You're not fighting, you're sharing your thoughts calmly. Now shadow these polite disagreement lines with me. I see your point, but I think, I'm not sure about that. Maybe, but I think, beautiful. You're learning how to sound both fluent and kind. 5. Showing partial agreement. Sometimes you agree a little, but not completely. In that case, you can use phrases like, I agree to some extent. You're right, but not always. That's true in some cases. I guess it depends. Example: A. Social media makes people less social. B. You're right, but not always. It depends on how people use it. A. Everyone should wake up early to be productive. B. I agree to some extent, but some people work better at night. See? You're staying respectful, but still expressing your own view. 6. Practice exercise. Expressing opinions. Let's do a small speaking practice together. I'll ask you some questions. Pause after each one and answer with your opinion out loud. Do you think money can buy happiness? Is it better to live in the city or the countryside? Do you prefer studying alone or with friends? Should students have homework every day? Is learning English online better than in a classroom? Use phrases like, I think, personally, I feel. In my opinion, if you want, record your answers and listen to how you sound. You'll start hearing yourself think and speak in English more naturally. Number 7. How to react to someone's opinion. In natural conversation, it's not only about giving your opinion, it's also about reacting to others. You can say, that's a good point. I never thought of it that way. Interesting. Why do you think so? Yeah, that makes sense. These short reactions show you're engaged and thoughtful. Example: A. I think learning from YouTube is better than textbooks. B. That's interesting. Why do you think so? A. I prefer working from home. B. Yeah, that makes sense. It's more comfortable. 8. Be open-minded. One of the best ways to sound fluent and confident in English is to be open-minded. You don't need to win an argument, you just need to connect. When you say, I see your point, or that's interesting, it shows maturity and confidence. Fluent speakers are not afraid of different opinions. So when you practice English, practice kindness and curiosity too. 9. Practice challenge for you. Today's challenge? Choose one simple topic, like travel, technology, or education. Write your opinion about it in 34 sentences. Then write one agreeing response and one polite disagreement. Example topic: technology makes life easier. Opinion: I think technology makes life easier because it saves time. Agreeing: that's so true. I can't imagine life without my phone. Disagreeing: maybe, but I think we depend on it too much. Do this exercise with your friends, classmates, or even in the comments below this video. Share your thoughts. I'd love to read them. 10. What's coming next? In Part 7, we'll learn how to make small talk and build real friendships in English. You'll discover how to sound friendly, confident, and natural even with strangers. This is one of the most powerful parts of real English fluency, so don't miss it. You've made it to part 7, and I'm so proud of how far you've come. So far, you've learned how to start conversations, tell short stories, ask natural follow-up questions, and share your opinions with confidence. Now, we'll learn one of the most powerful fluency skills of all, how to make small talk and build real connections in English. This skill will help you sound friendly, relaxed, and confident in any situation at work, in class, or even while traveling abroad. Let's get started. 1. What is small talk? Small talk is light, friendly conversation about everyday topics. It's not about deep or serious ideas, it's about connection. Think about this. When you meet someone for the first time, what do you say? You don't jump into serious topics like politics or religion. You start with something easy and comfortable, whether hobbies, family, or work. That's small talk. It's how friendships begin. 2. Why small talk matters. Many English learners avoid small talk because they think it's empty or meaningless. But in reality, small talk builds trust and comfort. When you can talk easily about little things, people feel relaxed around you. Then, they're more open to deeper conversation later. So, if you want to sound natural and fluent in English, learn to enjoy small talk. It's the first step to real friendship. 3. Common topics for small talk. Here are some of the easiest and most common small talk topics. The weather, work or school, hobbies and free time, food and drinks, movies, music, or TV shows, travel and places, weekend plans. You don't need to know everything about these topics. You just need to say a few sentences naturally. For example, "It's so hot today, isn't it? I finally watched that new movie last night. I love coffee in the morning. What about you? I'm looking forward to the weekend." These are short, friendly lines that open the door to conversation. 4. How to start small talk naturally. Let's look at some easy ways to begin small talk. At work or school. How's your day going so far? Did you have a busy morning? What are you working on today? At a cafe or public place. This place has great coffee, doesn't it? I love the music they're playing. It's such a nice day outside. With a new person? Hi, I'm Anna. Nice to meet you. Are you from around here? How do you like this city? Practice shadowing these lines slowly with me. How's your day going so far? It's such a nice day outside. Are you from around here? Perfect. Small talk is simple, but your tone makes all the difference. 5. How to keep it going. After you start a conversation, the key is to keep it flowing. Here's how. React to what the person says. Add a short comment. Ask a simple follow-up question. Example: A. I had a busy day at work. B. Oh, really? What kept you so busy? A. I love hiking on weekends. B. That's great. Do you go alone or with friends? A. I'm learning to cook Italian food. B. Wow, that sounds delicious. What's your favorite dish to make? These short, warm responses make you sound interested and friendly, and that's what small talk is all about. 6. Sounding natural in small talk. Native speakers use small expressions to sound warm and natural. Here are a few. Oh, really? That's nice. No way, that sounds great. I know, right? Good for you. Shadow them with me. Oh, really? That's nice. No way. That sounds great. These expressions show emotion. They make your voice come alive. Try to imagine your friend in front of you as you speak. Smile, use your hands, and let your voice rise and fall naturally. 7. Avoiding common mistakes. Many learners make these small talk mistakes. Mistake 1. Giving only short answers. A. Do you like this restaurant? B. Yes. End of conversation. Better. Yeah, I really like it. Their pizza is amazing. Mistake 2. Asking too many personal questions too soon. Avoid asking things like, how old are you? Or how much do you earn? Until you know the person well. Mistake 3. Speaking too formally. You don't need to say, how are you today? Every time. Sometimes a simple, hey, how's it going? Sounds much more natural. 8. Practice real small talk conversation. Let's listen to an example of small talk between two people. A. Hey, how's it going? B. Pretty good, thanks. How about you? A. Not bad. I'm just glad it's Friday. B. Oh, I know. This week felt so long. A. Totally. Any plans for the weekend? B. Yeah, I'm thinking about going hiking with my friends. You? A. Nice. I might just stay home and relax. B. That sounds perfect, actually. See how relaxed and natural it feels? No complicated grammar, no difficult words, just friendly flow. Now try shadowing both A and B. Repeat with emotion. Focus on rhythm, tone, and confidence. 9. How to end small talk naturally. You don't want to end suddenly or awkwardly. Here are polite ways to close small talk. It was nice talking to you. I should get going, but let's chat again soon. Hope you have a great day. See you around. Example. It was nice talking to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. This leaves a good impression, friendly and natural. 10. Your speaking challenge. Here's your small talk challenge. Choose one situation. Meeting someone new, talking at work or school, chatting at a cafe. Write a short dialogue of 68 lines. Practice speaking it aloud until it sounds natural. If you want, you can share your short dialogue in the comments. I love reading your creative conversations. 11. What's coming next? You've now mastered the art of small talk. That's huge progress. In Part 8, we'll go deeper and learn how to connect emotionally through conversation, how to talk about feelings, respond with empathy, and make people feel understood in English. This is what makes your English powerful, warm, and human. You've done such an amazing job learning how to start conversations, ask follow-up questions, and make small talk naturally. Now, in Part 8, we're going to go even deeper. You'll learn how to talk about feelings and build emotional connections in English, something that makes your conversations real, meaningful, and memorable. Because speaking fluent English is not just about words. It's about connection, the way you make people feel when you speak. So let's begin. 1. Why talking about feelings matters. Think about your closest friends. Why do you trust them? Because you can share how you feel and they listen with care. The same is true in English. When you can express your feelings clearly, people understand you better. And when you can respond to others with empathy, they feel comfortable with you. So today, you'll learn how to express your own emotions in natural English. Respond kindly when others talk about their feelings. Use emotional words and tone to build connection. 2. Common feelings vocabulary. Simple and natural. Let's start with some easy feeling words that English speakers use every day. Positive feelings. Happy, excited, proud, relaxed, confident, grateful. Negative feelings. Sad, tired, stressed, worried, angry, disappointed. These words are simple, but your tone makes them powerful. Example: I'm really happy today. I'm so tired after work. I feel nervous before my presentation. Now shadow these sentences with me. I'm really happy today. I feel tired after work. I'm a bit nervous before my presentation. Good. Keep your tone soft and natural. 3. Expanding your feeling vocabulary. You don't always have to say, I'm happy or I'm sad. Native speakers use small variations that sound more natural. Instead of, I'm happy, you can say, I feel great. I'm in a good mood. I'm so glad to hear that. Instead of I'm sad, try, I feel down. I'm a bit upset. It's been a rough day. Instead of I'm worried, say, I'm a bit nervous. I'm not sure how it'll go. I have a bad feeling about this. Each phrase adds emotion and makes your English sound more human. Shadow these lines with me. I'm in a good mood today. It's been a rough day. I'm not sure how it'll go. Perfect. 4. How to ask about someone's feelings. If you want to connect with someone, ask how they feel, but do it gently. Here are some natural ways. How are you feeling? You look a bit tired. Are you okay? Is everything all right? What's wrong? Do you want to talk about it? When you ask with a warm tone and real care, people open up to you. Example: A. You look quiet today. Are you okay? B. Yeah, just a bit tired. Thanks for asking. Shadow this short dialogue with me. A. You look quiet today. Are you okay? B. Yeah, just a bit tired. Thanks for asking. Nice and gentle. 5. How to respond when someone shares their feelings. When someone shares how they feel, you don't always need to give advice. Sometimes they just need to feel heard. Here are some natural, caring responses. I understand. That sounds really hard. I'm sorry you're going through that. Wow, that must have been amazing. I can imagine how you felt. Example: A. I failed my driving test. B. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't give up, you'll pass next time. Another one. A. I got a promotion today. B. That's fantastic. You totally deserve it. Let's shadow both examples. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't give up, you'll pass next time. That's fantastic. You totally deserve it. Excellent, you're learning the rhythm of real emotion. 6. Talking about stress or worries. In daily life, we often talk about feeling tired or stressed. Here are some natural ways to express it. I've been so busy lately. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. There's a lot on my mind. I just need some rest. I can't wait for the weekend. And how can someone respond? Take it easy. You deserve a break. Hang in there, it'll get better. I know what you mean. Example: A. I'm feeling really tired this week. B. Yeah, same here. Let's survive until Friday. Friendly, natural, and real, just how people talk every day. 7. Expressing gratitude and positivity. Talking about feelings isn't only about sadness or stress. It's also about gratitude and joy. You can say, I'm really thankful for my friends. I feel lucky to have such a great family. I'm grateful for today. And when someone shares something nice, you can say, that's so nice to hear. I'm happy for you. You deserve it. Shadow these positive sentences with me. I feel lucky to have my friends. I'm grateful for today. I'm happy for you. Perfect. You sound warm and sincere. 8. Practice. Talking about feelings. Now let's practice together. I'll ask a few questions, pause, and answer them in your own words. How do you usually feel on Mondays? When was the last time you felt really proud? What makes you feel relaxed after a long day? What's something that recently made you happy? Use phrases like, I feel, I'm a bit, I was really. This will help you think directly in English instead of translating. 9. Responding with empathy. Empathy means understanding how someone feels, not just hearing their words. Here are simple ways to show empathy in English. I know how you feel. That must be tough. I've been there before. You're not alone. These sentences are short but full of heart. Example: A. I miss my family so much. B. I know how you feel. Being away from home is hard. Try saying it out loud. I know how you feel. Being away from home is hard. Good job, that's emotional fluency. 10. Your speaking challenge. Here's your challenge for today. Write 3 short sentences about how you feel today. Record yourself saying them slowly with real emotion. Then write 1 kind sentence you could say to someone who feels tired or sad. Example: I feel calm today. I had a good sleep and a warm coffee. And for someone else, I'm sorry you're tired. Try to rest early tonight. If you like, share your sentences in the comments. I love seeing your progress and positivity. 11. What's coming next? You're doing amazing. Now that you can talk about emotions and feelings naturally, you're ready for the next big step. In Part 9, we'll learn how to handle real-life situations in English at work, in shops, restaurants, and travel. You'll learn practical expressions that make you sound confident in any situation. I'm so proud of you for making it to Part 9 of this English conversation series. You've learned how to start conversations, ask follow-up questions, express feelings, and sound natural in everyday English. Now it's time to put everything together in real-life situations, because real fluency means being able to talk naturally in daily life at work, in shops, restaurants, and when you travel. By the end of this part, you'll sound calm, confident, and fluent in all those moments. So let's jump right in. 1. At a coffee shop. This is one of the most common situations for English learners. Let's make it sound easy and natural. Typical dialogue. A. Hi. What can I get for you today? B. Hi. Can I have a medium latte, please? A. Sure. Anything else? B. That's it, thank you. A. For here or to go? B. To go, please. A. All right, that'll be $4.50. B. Here you go. Thank you. A. Thank you. Have a great day. B. You too. Now, let's shadow that conversation together. Try to copy the rhythm and friendliness of each line. Notice how the tone is warm and polite, but relaxed, not robotic. Here are a few variations you can use too. Could I get a black coffee, please? Can I have it with oat milk? That's all, thanks. I'll take it to go. These phrases will help you order confidently anywhere. 2. At a restaurant. Ordering food in English can be fun when you sound natural. Let's learn a few easy patterns. When the waiter arrives, Hi, could I see the menu, please? Can I get some water, please? We're ready to order. When ordering, I'll have the grilled chicken salad. Can I get that without onions? Could we have the check, please? Example conversation. Waiter, hi there, are you ready to order? You, yes, I'll have the pasta and a lemonade, please. Waiter, great choice. Anything else? You, no, that's all. Thank you. Shadow this conversation with me. Try to sound polite but natural. Waiter, hi there, are you ready to order? You, yes, I'll have the pasta and a lemonade, please. Waiter, great choice. Anything else? You, no, that's all. Thank you. Perfect. That's exactly how native speakers sound in daily life. 3. At a store or mall. Let's imagine you're shopping for clothes. Useful phrases. Excuse me, where can I find the jackets? Do you have this in a smaller size? Can I try this on? Does it fit well? How much is this? Example conversation. A. Hi. Can I help you find something? B. Yes, I'm looking for a black jacket. A. Sure. We have some over here. What size do you need? B. Medium, please. A. Here you go. You can try it on in the fitting room. B. Thanks. I'll give it a try. Let's shadow that. Remember, speak clearly, smile, and keep your tone friendly. 4. At the airport or while traveling. Traveling is another real-life moment where you'll need natural English. Useful phrases. Where's the check-in counter for flight 203? Could I get a window seat, please? What time is boarding? Is there a restroom nearby? How long is the flight? Example conversation. A. Hi. Where's the check-in for flight 203 to London? B. It's over there, next to gate 5. A. Thanks so much. Simple, short, and polite. This kind of English makes you sound confident while traveling. 5. At work or in a meeting. Fluent English isn't just for travel, it's also for your professional life. Let's learn how to sound polite and clear in work settings. Common work phrases. Could you send me the report? Let's go over the details. I'll get back to you soon. Thanks for your help. That sounds good to me. Example dialogue. A. Hi. Can we discuss the new project? B. Sure. Do you have a few minutes now? A. Yes, let's go over the details. B. Perfect. I'll take notes. Shadow this short work conversation. It's professional, polite, and easy to understand. 6. When you don't understand something. This is so important. Many learners feel shy when they don't understand, but native speakers ask for clarification all the time. Here are natural ways to say it. Sorry, could you say that again? I didn't catch that. What does that mean? Could you speak a little slower, please? I'm not sure I understand. Example. A. The meeting's been moved to 3 p.m. B. Sorry, could you repeat that? A. The meeting's at 3 p.m. B. Got it, thanks. Shadow it, your confidence will grow with practice. 7. When you want to be polite. In English, politeness comes from tone and small words like please, thank you, sorry, and excuse me. Example. Excuse me, can I ask you something? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sorry to bother you. No problem at all. Politeness is one of the fastest ways to make your English sound native and natural. 8. How to handle unexpected moments. Sometimes things don't go as planned. You might drop something, forget a word, or feel nervous. Here's how to handle it like a fluent speaker. If you forget a word, say, "What's the word for?" Or, "I can't think of the word right now." If you make a small mistake, say, "Oops, let me say that again." If someone helps you, say, "Thanks for your patience. You're so kind." It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. 9. Practice challenge. Now it's your turn to practice. Imagine you're in these 3 situations. Ordering food at a restaurant, shopping for clothes, asking for directions. Write down a short conversation for each, just 3 or 4 lines. Then read them out loud and shadow them until they sound natural. If you want, share one of your dialogues in the comments. I love seeing how creative you are with your English practice. 10. Key takeaway. Fluency doesn't mean using big, complex words. It means being able to handle everyday moments smoothly and confidently. Even short phrases like, "Could I have this, please?" "That's okay, thank you. I really appreciate it." Sound natural, warm, and fluent. The more you practice in real-life situations, even in your head, the faster you'll improve. 11. Coming up next. You've now learned how to sound natural in everyday conversations and real-life situations. But there's one more important thing. Part 10 will help you sound confident and expressive when sharing your opinions and stories. You'll learn how to say what you think, tell short personal stories, and keep your listeners engaged. You've made it all the way to part 10, and I'm so proud of your progress. By now, you can handle daily conversations with ease, ordering food, talking to coworkers, asking for help, and expressing politeness. But today, we're going one step further. We'll focus on how to express your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in English naturally and confidently, because true fluency isn't just about understanding others, it's also about being understood clearly. Let's get started. 1. Why expressing yourself matters. Many English learners can hold small talk, but when it comes to sharing ideas or feelings, they freeze. Maybe you've felt this too. You know what you want to say in your own language, but the words just don't come out in English. That's normal. You're not stuck, you just need the right phrases and mindset. When you express yourself freely, you connect better with people. You sound confident, natural, and alive in conversation. And the best part? You don't need complicated words to do it. 2. How to share your opinion naturally. When you want to share your opinion in English, start simple. Here are some of the most natural ways to do it. I think, in my opinion, I believe that, for me, I guess, from my point of view, example, I think learning English is not just about grammar, it's about expressing yourself. Or, in my opinion, watching English videos helps a lot because it feels real. These sentences are short but powerful. They make your speech sound smooth and confident. Let's shadow them together. I think learning English is not just about grammar, it's about expressing yourself. In my opinion, watching English videos helps a lot because it feels real. Good. Keep repeating them until they flow naturally. 3. Agreeing and disagreeing politely. Fluent speakers don't always agree, but they do it politely. Here's how you can do the same. To agree. I totally agree. That's so true. I think the same. Exactly. To disagree politely. I see your point, but I think, that's interesting, but I'm not sure I agree. I have a different opinion. I get what you mean, but maybe... Example conversation. A. I think learning English grammar is boring. B. I see your point, but grammar can actually help you speak more correctly. Let's shadow that. A. I think learning English grammar is boring. B. I see your point, but grammar can actually help you speak more correctly. Notice how polite and natural it sounds. No arguments, no tension, just calm communication. 4. Expressing feelings and emotions. Native speakers express feelings often, and it makes conversations more real and engaging. Here are a few examples you can use. I'm so happy about that. That really surprised me. I was nervous at first, but it turned out great. It makes me feel relaxed. I was a bit disappointed, but that's okay. Example: when I first started speaking English, I was nervous, but now I feel much more confident. Try saying it. When I first started speaking English, I was nervous, but now I feel much more confident. The more you express emotion, the more your English sounds human, not like a textbook. 5. Telling short personal stories. Sharing short stories is a great way to connect with others. You don't need to tell long stories, just a few sentences with clear structure. Here's a simple pattern you can follow. 1. Set the scene. Where and when it happened. 2. What happened. 3. How you felt. 4. What you learned or realized. Example story. Last week I had to give a presentation in English at work. At first I was nervous, but I practiced my lines many times. During the meeting, I spoke clearly and confidently. When it was over, everyone clapped, and I felt proud of myself. Now you try shadowing that. You can also share your own story in the comments, maybe about your first time speaking English with a native speaker. I'd love to read it. 6. Asking for opinions and keeping a conversation going. Conversations aren't one way. To keep them flowing, ask questions like, "What do you think? How about you? Do you agree? Have you ever felt the same?" Example: A. I think learning with videos is really helpful. B. Yeah, I agree. What do you think about learning through songs? A. Oh, I love it. It makes English fun. By asking questions back, you show interest, and that keeps people talking. 7. Using fillers to sound more natural. Native speakers use fillers all the time, small sounds or words that give them a moment to think. For example, well, actually, let me think. Example. Well, I think it depends on the situation. I really enjoy talking to new people. These phrases make you sound relaxed and fluent, just like a native speaker. 8. Practice challenge. Let's do a quick fluency challenge together. Think about one of these topics. A place you love to visit, your favorite movie, something you learned recently. Now, say 35 sentences about it using what we practiced. Start with, I think, or, for me. Add one feeling sentence and one opinion. For example, I love visiting the beach. It makes me feel calm and happy. I think it's the best place to relax and forget stress. Your turn, try it out loud right now. Or even better, write your short story in the comments so I can read and help you improve. 9. Key takeaway. Fluency comes from sharing your mind and heart, not from using big, complex words. When you express your feelings and ideas clearly, people will understand you and they'll enjoy talking with you. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be real. And every time you open your mouth to speak in English, you're improving. 10. What's next? In part 11, our final part of this series, we'll put everything together. You'll learn how to speak with natural rhythm, emotion, and storytelling flow just like native speakers in real conversations. We'll also do a powerful shadowing exercise to combine all the skills you've learned. You've made it to part 11, the final part of our English conversation practice series. If you've followed from the beginning, you've practiced small talk, daily conversations, polite expressions, opinions, and storytelling. Now, in this final part, we'll bring everything together. You'll learn how to speak with natural rhythm, express emotions clearly, and sound fluent in real-life conversations every single day. This is where all your practice turns into true fluency. So, take a deep breath, smile, and let's begin. 1. What true fluency really means. Many learners think fluency means speaking fast or using big words, but real fluency is clear, calm, and confident communication. Fluency means you understand others easily, you express your thoughts naturally, you don't stop every few seconds to translate. You can keep a conversation flowing smoothly. It's not about perfection. It's about connection. When you speak English every day, even for a few minutes, you build real confidence. Every sentence you say is a step closer to fluency. 2. How to build natural rhythm. Let's talk about rhythm, the music of English. English has a natural flow, like waves in the ocean. Some words are stressed, and others are softer. Let's practice together. Say this sentence slowly. I want to go to the park this afternoon. Now, listen to the rhythm. Notice how native speakers stress certain words. I want to go to the park this afternoon. It's not about speed, it's about flow. The more you shadow native rhythm, the more natural you'll sound. Try another. I didn't expect that. Or, that sounds amazing. Shadowing is powerful because it trains your mouth, your ears, and your brain at the same time. You're not just repeating, you're feeling the language. 3. Expressing emotion naturally. Native speakers don't just use words, they use tone and emotion. Let's look at one sentence in different tones. Really? Surprised. Really? Serious. Really? Excited. Same word, 3 emotions. That's the secret of sounding alive in English. Here are more emotional examples to shadow. I'm so happy to hear that. That's unbelievable. Oh no, I can't believe it. That must be so hard for you. When you practice, don't just say the words, feel them. Imagine the situation. Picture it in your mind. Your voice will automatically sound more natural. And the 4, combining everything, real conversation practice. Now let's put it all together, a real conversation with rhythm, emotion, and natural tone. Scene. You meet a friend after work. A. Hey, how was your day? B. Pretty good. I was super busy, but I finished my project. A. Nice. You must feel relieved. B. Yeah, totally. I think I'll just relax tonight. A. Same here. Want to grab dinner? B. Sure. Where should we go? A. How about that new Thai restaurant? B. Sounds perfect. Let's go. Now shadow the whole dialogue with me. Don't worry about being perfect. Just match the intonation, speed, and emotion. That's how you build fluency naturally. 5. Practice challenge. Speak for 1 minute. Now it's your turn. I want you to speak in English for 1 full minute without stopping. Choose any topic you like. Your day. Your favorite food. Your goals. A funny story. A recent experience. Here's a simple way to structure it. Start with an opening. Today I want to talk about. Give a few details. I like it because add a feeling. It makes me feel. End with a reflection. So I think, for example, today I want to talk about my morning routine. I usually wake up around 6:30. I make coffee and listen to music while I get ready. It makes me feel calm before work. I think having a good morning routine helps me start my day with energy. That's it. Simple, clear, natural. If you want, record yourself and shadow it until it sounds smooth. You'll be amazed at how quickly your fluency improves. 6. How to keep improving after this series. You've reached the end of this video series, but this is only the beginning of your English journey. Here's how you can keep growing. Shadow daily. Pick one short video, listen, and repeat every day. Think in English. Don't translate. Try to describe what you see or feel in English. Speak with yourself. Talk out loud while cooking, walking, or cleaning. Listen to real conversations. Watch English movies, podcasts, or YouTube videos like Ms. Fluent English. Use English every day. Text a friend, comment on videos, or write a short diary entry in English. Fluency doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, it always happens. 7. Remember, confidence comes from practice. Every fluent speaker once felt shy. Every confident English speaker once made mistakes. The difference is they didn't give up. So don't worry if you still hesitate or forget words. Every time you speak, you're building fluency. Every mistake is proof that you're learning. Keep speaking, keep listening, and keep believing in yourself. 8. A final message from Ms. Fluent English. I want you to know this. You are not just learning English words, you are learning to connect with people from all over the world. You're opening doors to new opportunities, friendships, and dreams. And you've done something many people never do. You've stayed committed, consistent, and curious. So from my heart, thank you for being part of this journey with Ms. Fluent English. If you enjoyed this series, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss new lessons every week. You can also share in the comments what you've learned from this series, or what kind of conversations you'd like to practice next. 9. Closing practice one last shadowing exercise. Let's finish with one final shadowing practice. Repeat after me, line by line. I am confident when I speak English. I can express my thoughts clearly. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be real. Every day, my English gets better. I'm proud of how far I've come. I'm ready to use English in my real life. Say those sentences again with energy. Feel proud. You've earned it. 10. The end, but also the beginning. This is the end of the English conversation practice series, but it's just the beginning of your fluent English life. Keep learning, keep smiling, and keep practicing with Ms. Fluent English. You are not just learning English, you're becoming the confident, fluent speaker you were always meant to be. Thank you for watching, for practicing, and for believing in yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Keep speaking English and keep shining.